Hey guys, I showed you last week about trying to pound some frost into the ground so that we could work a couple days beginning of this week. And it worked out really well. We made some mud, and by the end of Tuesday it had held up so that we could get out as much as we could. And it actually helped us out later on in the week too. I let it sit for 2 days. Not all the frost came out of the ground, but it swept the snow off, so that in the last day or so it actually helped out and kept the frost in the ground just enough so that the other night it froze. It was just below freezing. It was in the mid-20s, but it started to freeze again really fast. So tonight in some of the yesterday in some of the new areas we made a bunch of mud again, and so today I'm going to show you where that area was, and I'm sure it's going to be frozen as we head out in the 748. So when I get up there, I'll show you how it worked out and how it actually turned out as smooth as glass in some of those spots up there. So here we go for a nice little ride. And the other thing is, everybody's under the gun. We got real cold weather tonight and tomorrow night, and snow this afternoon. So everybody, if they're planning ahead, they're gonna try and pull off everything they can close. My skids they're over a half mile right now, so I'm gonna try and get everything in close, because it's gonna snow again, and it's going to insulate the ground, and it's going to start thawing again from underneath. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and by Friday it's going to be 50. It's going to be above. It's going to be above freezing. It's going to be mud again. I am so close to finishing the job. I'm out here today, and I'll probably even come out Sunday afternoon and just run a couple hitches around to make sure it'll freeze good, because if I need an extra day to finish, if something goes wrong, I want that frost in the ground. So I'll look it up top there, and I'll show you what's going on up there. All right, so you'll see this spot up here on the top of this farmer's field that we're running around the edge of. Nice and flat. It basically turns to glass. So here's that farmer's field now. Nice and flat. Stuck over the hill. Let's go find out. And you can see how muddy it's been, but it is frozen solid now. So we're gonna drive over this, and we're gonna flatten it out, and we'll be all set there. But you can still see, we've had all this rain, and it's just seeping right out of the ground. All of that water coming right up. Look at that. Oh, it's been really cold too. See that? That is mud. See the mud coming up here? But if you don't open it up, it won't freeze. So here we go. Yeah, Looks like Dave got stuck again. But we're gonna give him a little pull out. We had to give a pull out of this spot yesterday. There he is, all depressed. All right. And we'll get some video of Winch and Dave out. Yeah, it looks like he couldn't pull up right there and he had to drop his load. All right. All right, I can't do everything with one hand, but we'll see how I do. Let's see here. There we go. Broke that loose. All right, I'm gonna set you down and see if you can get some video right out the back window. So here he goes. Winch pull that out. See if we can get turned a little bit here. We can see. There we go. So I'm going to show you actually one of my pet peeves while we're here. And my pet peeve, I don't know if you can see it here. And I'm gonna have a little trouble running everything with one hand. But my pet peeve, because I started in the woods when I was, there we go, when I was a kid, my pet peeve is winching stuff up without getting a good winch. Oh. Look at that. I wasn't watching. Trying to do it all by hand. Uh-oh. One hand. So, just busted the cable there. But what I was saying is, my pet peeve are winches that aren't winched up right. So I'm going to actually have to shut this off and try and get some more, get back on this again in a minute. Were you trying to go at the same time? I'll just have to go a little easier. So he's going to hook that up again. I'm going to have to be a little more careful. That chain wasn't heavy enough. I think it was only a 3/8 chain. So here we go. I'm going to try that again. But I got to set you down. So So like I said, my pet peeve broke it again. He's spinning inside his tracks. So I'm gonna show you. I was just jumping out, but then I looked and I realized, even though it was frozen last night, you can see how deep the mud is. Check that out. It's still pretty deep, Dave.
We showed up just in time.
I know, huh?
Yeah, I got a sinkhole. We just walked right.
Yeah. So the water's all coming right down the hill right in here. So, yeah. You want me to pull you out of here, or can you make it out of here? All right, just shuffle over there. All right. So, all right. So what I'll do is I'll pull you up so you're good to go.
Just not as far.
Right. Nice. Yeah. Throw it on. It's probably hard over there, and this whole spot, yes, just all mud down in here. So we'll yeah, move over and then I'll shuffle it up for you. All right.
Maybe we got it all this afternoon.
Yeah. All right. So we got our plan going on. We're gonna pull him up out of here till he's good to go. Then I'll just get in the skidder here and shuffle the wood up to him. So I'll try and give you a little video of that. He was in deep there for a minute. You can see him just reaching out and grabbing that while we're pulling him ahead. Under his own power now. Yep. He's out of there. So here we got Dave just about loaded right now. And we have to be careful with this time of year also. This wood gets slippery. So even though he's putting a big load on, he's going to be careful going down those hills that they don't slip forward and hit the bunks or slide into the back of the cab. We've had a few slip in there, but that'll be a good 1,500 feet there at least that he's got on there. All right, I got another couple grapplefulls to go get. And Dave's gonna put maybe one more on. You'll notice Dave, he's just nice and easy with that. Oh, he's gonna lose it. See what I talk about? Being slippery this time of year. You just can't do anything about that. He's gonna try for another one, but I think it's gonna slip off the back again. No, he's got it. Hopefully it don't slip off the front. All right. Give you some more video in a minute.